Hi, this is Sahara playing Avadon 2, The Corruption, episode 40. We had just beat a handful of titans, was by the hair on my chinny chin chin. And that's only because I kept Detrick out of the picture, so if we all got killed, at least I had him to fall back on to rescue us, to bring us back to life. But we killed him, one-on-one, I did. And now we are going to go ahead and investigate the rest of this area that they were all kind of holding off into. After we killed 100 Claws, areas on this map opened up. And so that's what we are now doing, is going in and checking out some of these areas. And there's another one over here that we got to go check out. These are pretty neat statues. But I don't see, oop, I didn't even see the body. Okay. There is the body of a human warrior here, left mummified by the desert sun. He was killed by a single weapon blow to the stomach, probably from an ogre, but you will never know for sure. There is an insignia on his shoulder. You brush off the sand and find the truth. He was a Hannah Avadon, lost on a mission, dead in the service of the Pact. You take the insignia to be returned to the Black Fortress. Then you give the dead hand a proper burial. Hopefully, once you have returned the insignia to someone in Avadon, they can identify him and give him a proper memorial. Avadon hands dialed. Oh, and now the body disappeared. Oh, it's because we buried him. Duh. And you didn't loot him? Okay. Alright, so we got that done. Now we need to go over here. And you don't need to watch me walking all the way over here, so I'm going to pause it until we get over here. Well, and lo and behold, it comes out on a exit point. Woo, yay! So I don't have to go back here down here. Do I want to go down there? Is there any reason for me to go down there? I don't think so. Alright, let me get one. We already talked to Rainer. He's disappointed in me as much as I am disappointed in him. He thought I would just drop everything and go running to him. Oh, Rainer. No. You're the one who deserted. You lost faith in yourself. Alright. Nope. We're done. So we're going to go back to... Where are we going? To Rockridge Keep. I think we got everything done. Yep. Because this is where we came out of. Rockridge Keep we go. And okay, so we have is did I do the log carver one? I did small. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's talk to her and see if I did. The watching stone is in place. Yes, I did. Law carver, A nods. Good. We of the Gawa will see better knowing this isolated copy of our law has some protection. She takes a sword from her belt and gives it to you. I really have no use for these things. I am no blade master. Again, you have our gratitude. Any other copies of the code that need some work? Many, but none I can't handle myself. Eventually, I thank you for your aid. So, is she then off of my, Yep, she's off on my quests. Okay, so killing a nook, I haven't done that, but I need to report to the Scoutmaster. Okay, so let's go over to... Tell him that we didn't find them. I'm assuming this is a scout. No, I'm in the wrong one. Duh. I thought maybe I was when I looked at it again. Oh, wait a minute. Scoutmaster. There we are. Scout quarters. I know I need to level up. I will. Okay, so we need to talk to Watcher. Is that who he is? A Watcher? Nope, wrong one. Here he is. Watcher, yep. I found out more about Karim. Someone told him to flee into the corruption and he did so. You tell Corral everything you learned. How odd. Someone purposefully directed him into the corruption and then tried to kill you? Normally this would be the end of the matter. The corruption will give Karim as lavish a punishment as a Whittleman ever could, and yet I cannot let this matter rest. Give me some time. I will need to determine a course of action. Oh, and a hand must receive a hand's due. He gives you 3 crystals. Now please, leave me. I have little time and much to learn. Okay, so he gave me 3 crystals. Well, oh, recuperative. Those are nice. That's... Okay, so they're all this stuff. And with this lightning shorts, oh, that's right, I got a sword from her. Magical damage, and what do I have with mine? This is 33 to 99. No, mine is better. 5% but mine is 10% to melee damage. Let me see what he's got. Oh, he can't have it. Well, then it's going to go for possible... What happened to it? Oh, I'm on the wrong. It's going to go to maybe a fellow clansman here. Alright, so then we got that. Wandering Eye. Who is this? Okay, Hanina. So I need to talk to her, I think. Hunting the swarms, corruption, hunt for good. Killer. Oh yeah, that's still out there. Okay. Wandering Eye. Yetsu's Call. Ah, okay. So I need to do Yetsu's Call, Wandering Eye. And so they're all in the command center. They're all down here. Just do them one at a time as we go through. One at a time. Okay, so she's here. That's his call. Drake Creaminess is gone and will bother you no more. You tell Yetsu of your dealings with the Drake. She nods. The problem removed, and peacefully you have done well. She removes something from her pouch and hands it to you. It is a scarab. That was found on a hand, lost in a recent ambush. We cannot use it, but you might be able to. Again, we are grateful for your help. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, there is nothing important enough to merit distracting you from your valued work. Again, we of Rockridge Keep are most grateful to you. So is she now off of there? Yep. Yetsu's Call is gone now. So makes me wonder if we're even coming back here. I figured we would be. I don't know if I did find anything. Any news on Dymas? She points at a letter on her desk. Surprisingly, yes. A patrol at the edge of the corruption. Oh, okay, so I gotta go back to the corruption. Go there and see what you can learn and the possible keeper from entering the corruption. And quickly she indicated a location on your map. It isn't far from the border region you recently explored. Okay, so this is all part of the corruption thing. Okay. Because I didn't find it anything special. Benardel has a reputation. I have assaulted the Ogre Lair. You tell Commander Odile of your adventure in the Ogre Lair. He takes notes and asks many questions. Fascinating, fascinating. You have done surprisingly well and killed many other creatures. Good. And yet your tale says little about knowledge you have obtained. Did you find out anything about Rainer, the Lost Scout? Well, okay. Oh, the truth or a shade of the truth. I found Rainer. The scout was hiding out in the woods, which is true. He was hiding out in the woods. But he doesn't really join the rebels per se. He's kind of a freelance, so I'll go with 2. Odell seems surprised. Hiding? The scout lives, but he has not returned to his duty. He makes some notes on his scroll. I will investigate this. Very odd. And now the main question. Think carefully. Did you learn anything of the location of the rebels' main camp? Do I want to give them to him though? They need to go to Redbeard. Do I give him the papers? I learned that the rebels are hiding in the northern Titan it'd be Titan Peaks. Odell seems pleased. That is vague. My joy is limited. Still, this will help us to narrow our search. He makes some notes on his scroll and hands it to the assistant. That is all that I need to know. So where should I go now? Back to Avadon, I suspect. Redbeard will want to hear what you have done and then send you somewhere new. Hopefully not here. Before you go, I will have the storeroom unlocked for you. Now, I ask you to go. We have achieved a small victory here, driving the rebel forces back. I must act to press our advantage. Alright. An a-hole from day 1. And I thought we had already got into this one. Yeah, see, I was able to get in this other one with a lockpick, so nothing new. Nothing new. I just don't know what those packed papers are for. And Alcander has them. Alright, so it looks like we're back to Avadon. But I think I want to take a trip to my new house first. See if there's anything, any manifestations there. Any ghosties. So we want to go here. And it's down here. Okay, so here's my house. My house. Our house. I wonder about those packed Kava soldiers too, by the way. You know, they're still sitting there. Anything showed up since I've been gone? Once again, you enter the basement, and once again, the icy wind brushes past you. This time, you're sure it's not a draft. There is something down here with you, and then it is gone. The basement is still and quiet. Just another of the endless hassles that come with home ownership. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Yep. Well, nothing new. So, back up, and then we're going to go to Avadon. My next trip, I don't know who I want to take. Well, I need to take, well, I've already been with, so who is still missing that I haven't taken yet? Alright, where are we at? Here. Oh, no, yeah, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to come in closer to, the pylon, instead of having to walk clear up there, so... Here we go. So I don't know. I'm not impressed with Cedric. I feel like I was a stronger shaman when I was a shaman last time. Alright, so we need to report to... Oops, I'm sorry, that's not what... I don't know what I was trying to do. Well, we have to go to him because we got some stuff for him. We have that, what was it that we found? Some odd. See what he can make with it. Well, stay in one place. Come on. Can you craft any new items for me? I found some powdered demon horn. Craftmaster Nicodemus eagerly rips the item out of your hands. Beautiful stuff, powdered infernal. All it needs is a properly treated vessel to focus its energy. Let's see if we can put it to work for you. He also takes your money. He's a distracted fellow, but not enough for forget that. He grabs 2 of his assistants. Okay. I made sure the powder won't shake loose. Okay, so changing, shouting, Then he comes back upstairs with his singed apprentices and a goblet full of a shiny black mass. I made sure the powder won't shake loose, so you can just keep that in your pack. Carry it with you, and its energy will surround you. You are welcome. Okay. So what did he give me? Oh. Chalice of Fire. Bears the mark of Craftmaster. Charm. Works within the pack. 10% to fire resistant, 3% to magical damage. But I never trust that I won't... See, because they have a value on them. So what if you end up selling it by accident? I don't know. So I put him down here. Okay. Interesting. Now we got to go to Heart. Protest. Report into him. Wandering Eye. That was an Emus. Yeah, that. Come on, girl. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Alright. I destroyed a base of rebel or ogres. Give report. You relay your tale. Oop, I got a reward in the maze. You relay your tale of courage and... Oh, I'm sorry. You relay your tale of carnage and vengeance. Heart Protest takes notes and nods approvingly. This is exactly the sort of thing Avadon was created for. I will make sure that Hanbar's council receives word of your actions and your effectiveness. A pouch of coins is brought to you. So, you found the ogres, destroyed them. Odile will continue to try to locate the rebel commander, Constina. Anything else? You present Protus with the satchel of papers from the ogre lair. He gives the thick sheaf of records a rifle with his thumb. Yes, this should give the eyes a good, amusing wink. A second satchel of corns is fetched for you. I found that the scout Rainer is still alive. Who? Rainer? He checks his notes. Ah, a scout. I will make a note of it. He doesn't write anything down. He obviously doesn't care. Okay. That is my full report. Then I must send you away. I have excellent news for you. Redbeard has noticed you. He has asked to give you your next mission personally. Go upstairs and see him immediately. An exciting journey to the Tawan Empire may be in your future. Good, I've never been there yet. Okay. Journey to Taiwan. And I forgot I had that scarab that was given to me. There it is. Searing spray. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is updated. I still have him when we go to the corruption. So I don't know. Should I take Yannick? But I've already had Yannick. If I go back out again, I hate to say it. No, maybe I should give Khalida and Yannick another chance together. Because we were pretty weak the first time we went out. Where am I trying to get? The stairs. Well, we're supposed to talk to each other. Take a break from I'd like to know about your tattoo. Tell me where you're from. The Whittlelim, one of the southern tribes. We lived and ran in a deep wood. I was young. Shaman. Are your people rebelling now? No. What did you think of the rebels? I think this is stuff. Do you think the costs of the Whittlelim are worth being in the pact? Once I was sure it was, now I don't know. That's the problem. With listening to the other side's opinions, sometimes you hear them. He laughs. Okay, so that wasn't... So to the dining hall. Is this closed off still? Oops. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I don't think I had anything with, I still got to do the trial of, or Tower of Trials, and I still have to do hunting down Shabon. Okay, where are they at? Okay. Nanak is very animated as he sits and does his research. You'll notice that most of his books have recently been taken from the Avadon library. They are all on the corruption. Hello, Sahara, he says. Please don't tell the library I have these. You aren't allowed to have those? Only Hearts and the Keeper are allowed to remove books from the library. I deal with this by sneaking them out, and then when confronted lying about it, he surprises you with an evil grin. Berenger hates me. Learn anything interesting? He slams a book shut. No, we pretend we understand the corruption, but we don't. Not in the least. What do you know? That it exists. It is full of horrors. It was created centuries ago. Its borders are mostly stable and rarely expand, and little else. What do you want to know about it? Who made it? Who made it? What was the lost civilization that had so much power? What were they like? How did they do what they did? And how can we learn and explain their secrets? So, is this the new focus of your research? He pushes the books away with contempt. Probably not. Even if the place wasn't so dangerous, the wild magic there would make any evidence we find suspect. Why, even if we found a book telling us everything we'd want to know, how would we know that it wasn't just a pile of lies randomly spit out by the mad energies there? He's true. He's right. Isn't studying the corruption dangerous? Almost invariably lethal. If these books are to be believed, which means it is a truly open area of study. How exciting. Well, no, I don't believe. No, I want to find out. I hope we can learn some of the corruption's magical secrets. I do too, but I am not optimistic. I think I will regretfully consider my search for a new area of study worthy of me. Okay. Have we found anything interesting in our travels? Not yet, but I am optimistic. The corruption must sit on a massive lost nation, and we know nothing of it. Perhaps some great truth can be teased out of the madness. Tell me more about your work. When I am not servicing Avadon, I continue my research, my life's work. I study the many lost civilizations of Leonese. I wanted to understand their history, their customs, what caused their destruction, and most importantly, their magic. I stopped being able to focus on this work when Avadon conscripted me, but I am still allowed it in my spare time. You were conscripted? Yes, much as you were. I prefer not to discuss. It keeps me from being bitter. Have you achieved anything? Oh yes, despite the hard work and the danger, there is much to learn. What I lost in freedom, I gained in travel and in access to Avadon's libraries. Okay. So, we know Khalida's down here somewhere too. There she is. When you sit down with Khalida, you think she's having one of her stutters. She stares out into space and says nothing. Then you realize that she is actually concentrating on something. A minute passes, then she looks at you. I am sorry, Sahara. I sometimes think. Concentrate. Try to remember. It is complicated. Can you tell me more? I am glad you asked. If we are going to fight together, you should know about my pauses. What caused them? I don't know. They happened when I tried to remember things. It happened when I was paused. I was in the Avadon dungeon. But they let you out? It turned out that I was innocent of pause. I committed no crime. So, I mean, she was down there for a reason. How long ago was that? 5 years. They released me and let me be a hand. Kind of them, and yet nobody wanted my aid. Not until after the assault, when there were too few hands. Do you ever want to know what happened? Every day, but I have been told to let it be, and so I did. I am a loyal hand. I do what I am told, but it is hard. You should try to find out. She shakes her head. I must let this rest. I only wanted to explain myself, make you understand, and to let you know that my blade can be trusted. Now, what did you want to say to me? You meet Khalida. She likes to rest at this table in Avadon's main dining hall, where she cleans and sharpens her blades and eats every meal they will give her. Even though she is off duty, she wears her full armor and her weapons are all close at hand. When she sees you, she rises, a broad smile on her face. Sahara, it's good to see you. This is where I am usually. Found when I am. Her face trails off. Her occasional fugue or whatever. Her occasional fugues are not familiar to you. Avadon, she finally concludes. Come, join me. What do you do while you're in Avadon? I prepare, I train, I keep alert. I wait for someone to choose me for a mission. Sometimes I wait for a long time. Why do you have to wait for so long? Because of my pauses. It worries some, even though I have never had one while in actual battle. Some are afraid that there will be a first time. I am glad to have your blade at my side. She smiles and salutes you with her blade. That is good to hear. How is the food? Excellent and plentiful. It's amazing how much you need to eat when you wear plate armor 8 hours a day. Tell me about how you came to Avadon. The question immediately causes her to tune out. Her eyes grow unfocused. Her speech ceases. Then, 10 seconds later, she resumes chatting with you as if nothing happened. I am curious about these pauses in your speech. It is, I told you before, I spent time in the dungeons of Avadon. When I was released, much of my memory was gone. When I try to remember things, it makes me stutter. I have never had a stutter in battle. You can trust my blade, alright? Do you think you can ever be cured? I am sure that it is impossible. A mind once broken cannot be glued back together. The damage inflicted in the dungeons of this fortress goes deep. Can you try not to remember things? I wish I had that much control over my mind. I try, but I often fail. It is like not thinking of a pink dragon. Try it now. You can't. Why were you in the dungeon? There is a long stutter in her speech. When she recovers, she says, Did you ask me why I was in the dungeon? You must have. I do not know, and they will not tell me. I can't remember a moment of my time there. All right, I think that's all we're going to get from her on that. But it just piques my interest. Why was she there? All right. This is open. What's this over here? Oh, this goes into the garden. Okay. Which I think our shaman should be here somewhere. I am practicing. Welcome, Sahara. This is Yoshira. This is one of Avadon's gardens, kept warm and protected from the icy winds outside by the magic of the Black Fortress. The Shadow Walker Yoshira is slowly walking over the grass, lost in concentration. When you are close, Yoshira gives you her polite attention. She watches you silently, waiting to see what you want. She seems nervous. Sahara, I also need to talk to you about the gray raptors. Didn't we talk about the gray raptors? I'd like to know more about you. She nods. That is fair. I was forced to leave Hulkenlanda. I needed a place to serve. I did not want to be a mercenary. Avadon was the only option. Why were you forced to leave? To understand that, we need to discuss the gray raptors. Do you still have family there? Yeah, I do. I have been told they are well. How did you become a shadow walker? A combination of ambition and skill. Are many women trained as shadow walkers? Not until very recently. The men kept us out, not wanting the competition. We persisted until they can no longer refuse. Okay. You are very quiet. Yes, that is why I walk here. You like to walk quietly? I am practicing my stealth, walking over grass and twigs without sound. Silence like mine only comes with great effort. She smiles. Do not think all shadow walkers or whole Khalandians are as quiet as me. Some are quite loud, in fact. Loud shadow walkers? Oh, we are all quiet in the field, of course, but when off duty, we can drink and shout with the best. And what about you? I speak when I have something to say. Do not worry on my behalf. Some dismiss me once I make sure they do not do it twice. Some dismiss me once. I make sure they do not do it twice. Okay. I like to talk about Avadon. She nods. I have been assigned to your command long enough. I think you can know how I feel. My opinions are not popular. An unpopular opinion? Yes, that is another reason why I am so silent. How do you feel about Avadon? I do not approve. It is arrogant and arbitrary. It is expensive. It is inefficient. Avadon is not useless, but I think the pact could be better served in other ways. And yet you serve Avadon. It is inefficient, but not useless. I wanted to serve this path. Avadon seemed the best option open to me. What would you replace it with? Nothing. The pact has an army. It has its own officials, its own spies. Avadon only duplicates what we already have, and it does it with power and secrecy that only creates mistrust. Not the best solution. And she's got a point there. I mean, why do we have Avadon when the pact is basically the same thing? What do your superiors think of your views? They do not agree. I have not kept them secret. I am quiet, but I am no coward about what I believe. I will serve. I will fight for the pact. I do my job well, but I will not change what I believe. Avadon should end. Wow. Then this is how it was in the... So... But this is just too black and white. These answers to her question, my rebuttal answers are too black and white. There's a lot of gray in here. Once again, I feel like I'm being forced into a decision I really don't agree with. There are truths in what she says about Avadon, but they are there for a reason. You're wrong about Avadon. Keep your opinions to yourself. I have. It is you who asked, but I hope you will still accept my service in future. Okay, I would like to talk about the Grey Raptors. When I was a shadow walker in Khalida, my lord sent me into the woods to hunt Killing raiders and brigands. I found and ended them. One of those I killed seemed a grimy thug. His father was a man of wealth and influence. He hired the Grey Raptors to get vengeance upon me, and one of them is in Avadon right now. Okay. Who are the Grey Raptors? The elite mercenaries of Khalandaria, available to those with great wealth. They pretend they are more than mere swords for hire, and yet that is what they are. How did you escape? I left. I came to Avadon. Not even the Grey Raptors would dare kill a hand, I think. Why are you telling me this now? Because you have impressed me, Sahara, and I want to fight with you. I can't ask you for that honestly without letting you know what is involved. A Grey Raptor is in Avadon. Yes, in the northeast garden. I would like for you to talk to him. She looks at the crystal around your neck. Of course, this may need to wait until the hearts allow you into that quadrant for the fortress. Why? Intelligence. I want to know why he is here, what he wants from me. If you found out and let me know, I would appreciate it. Okay. So, is that a quest I got? No? No quest. But who am I supposed to talk about? The insignia that I found. Maybe it's Redbeard. Or maybe it's Hand or Heart Callan. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to go talk to Heart Callan, and then we're going to end this episode. I just got to find out who to talk to about... She's right here. So we found that Hand's body and buried it, and we were going to tell someone about it. Well, Heart Protest never even gave us a chance, did he? I didn't see. Do for the good of Avadon. You're going to the corruptions to monitor. That is what I have heard. That is correct. Out of the members of Handbot. Okay, I've already got that. That's not what I wanted. Information. You immediately have. Envoy Duran wants me to give her information. I don't have anything to say. Okay. Well, so maybe it's Redbeard then. Who am I supposed to tell? Maybe I was supposed to tell Protus, but I didn't think that anything came up. So I'm going to talk to Redbeard, and then I'm going to end this. End it once and for all. No. Come on over here. Can I get no decent help? We will find. Who is Dyrus? Enemies everywhere. So many reports. Okay. Redbeard is still sitting on his throne. Hearts constantly come to visit him, delivering reports and receiving orders. He is not as tired as he was when you first met him, but there is a barely perceptible sigh and slump of the shoulders every time he is asked for directions. He says, Sahara, what do you need? My time is limited. Well, okay, I want to discuss Rainer with you, the scout who was lost in the contested lands. No. Heart Protest sent me to speak with you. Yes, as you know, we are currently hunting two particularly treacherous individuals, Miranda, a former Heart, who betrayed us and allowed the attack on Avadon and Dylus. You have actually had some success locating Miranda. This is good. Now I wish you to apply your skill to discovering Dylus. And who is Dylus? We don't know. We know almost nothing. He is a citizen of the Taiwan Empire. His name has seemed to appear when investigating any plot against the Pact for the last several years, and he might exist. Wait, he might exist? I believe he does, but his name might also be a symbol, a sort of code word. He might be an actual human who hates the Pact, or he might be a group. It doesn't matter. Either way, the Dylus entity will be utterly destroyed. And what do I need to do? Follow your own lead. You discovered that Dylus might be hiding in an old Taiwan temple. This would be very interesting, as these are places of power, full of deep and unpredictable magic. Your task is to travel to the Taiwan Empire, investigate one or two of the temples, see if using one of them as a base of operations is possible. You will need this. He takes your blue crystal and replaces it with a white crystal. It will enable you to reach the Duram portal. Powerful magic? I will let the Draminettes explain it to you. Taiwan magic is very odd and powerful and dangerous. They will tell you what you need to know. Where do I go exactly? Downstairs. The portal is east of the library. Take the portal from Avadon to Dameron. Travel to the town of Trozine and report to, oh my god, Exnophone. He is a lord there. When you arrive, he will tell you where you need to go. And then, follow directions. It is a long journey to the Taiwan, but my agents will lead you. Once you find the temples my eyes have selected for inspection, explore them. Report back to me their nature. And if I find Dylus, whoever or whatever he or it is, immediate destruction. Nothing fancy, no interrogation, no stealth, just death. That is all, and good luck. Well, what about Okay. Yes, the scout was lost in the initial rebel assault. Yes, what do you have to say? I met Raynor outside a lair of rebel ogres. Really? And the scout has not yet returned to Rockridge Keep? This is very suspicious. That is desertion at best. Do not let past friendship cloud your judgment. Your career is too promising to risk on sentimentality. But that is all I have to say about it. One scout is unimportant compared to the struggles we face. Well, who am I supposed to talk to about? Okay. So, journey to Taiwan. Take the portal. So, with that, I'm going to end this episode 40. We're at 40 minutes now. So, I guess I'm going to have to figure out who I need to talk to about that poor hand that we found. I mean, they made it seem like it was so important. It's just like, do I have a special item? Key. Honor token. Items you can obtain. There's all evidence of heroic acts performed in the... Oh! Would this go to, honor tokens? Oh, the, Catrid, or whatever her name is. Okay. That's where I'm going. Would that be considered an honor token? I gotta find out. I'm sorry. I gotta find out. So we need to go to the training room. Oops. Oh no. Polis stands unobtrusively off to the side. He seems calm and non-threatening, and yet he is ready to spring into action. Then he says silently, Sahara, I was given a message of some importance when you have the time. Okay, what is your message? The shaman Dedrick told me that he was very eager to speak with you, quite distressed in fact. I believe he spends most of his time working in the training hall. Alright, and that's where I was going anyway, so... Dedrick's clan. Here we are, training hall. So we're going to have another person say, we need to go somewhere. Okay, here we go. I have an honor token. Han Kedrick takes it from you reverently and inspects it. She nods and says, you have earned a secret. What do you wish to learn? I would like for my melee attacks to be more powerful. I would like for my missiles to be more accurate. I would like for my missiles to be more powerful. I would like for my spells to be more damage. I would like for my healing to be more effective. I would like for my blessings. Actually, I've changed my mind. Okay. I suppose number 2, I would like for my melee attacks to be more powerful. I do a lot of missiles, but I do a lot of melee too. What's the difference between accurate and powerful? Well, I think powerful. Okay. And Katie smiles. I can help you with that. Several hours of exhausting lessons take place. It is remarkably helpful. Finally, dripping with sweat, you stumble away from the training floor. That is all I can teach you. About this, anyway. Alright. It was earned. Now go and rest. The real struggle lies ahead. Okay, so... let's talk to... I know, we're going past... Okay. Dedrick is painfully eager to speak with you. He practically pulls you to one of the benches circling the room. He is so eager that he forgets to hide his tattoo. Sahara, I have exciting news. My tribe wants to speak with me. They banished me and gave me this accursed mark on my face, but now my uncle has summoned me. And how did you find this out? They sent a runner on the free roads. He arrived at Avadon, left this message, and returned home. Where have you been summoned to? A stone circle in the Blackwood. It is a region in the southern Whittlelim, outside rebel territory. He marks it on your map. Why do they want you? I don't know. Is it safe? Nothing in those war-torn lands is ever safe, but I have done nothing that would cause my kin to kill me. What do you want from me? I want you to go there with me. That is dangerous territory, and I do not want to go there without company. I would be honored if you would come with me to meet my clan. Do you think they will take you back in? I don't know. I dream of it. I don't dare dream of it. I am scared. I am hopeful. I must go. Blackwood sounds good. Let's go. Detrick slumps back against the wall and lets out a sigh of relief. Thank you, Sahara. I was worried. If I can ever be truly loyal to you, I must know you will aid me in my time of need. I eagerly await our journey. Alright, so now I'm going to have a quest from him. But it didn't show up. Okay, so I think that's it for now. So when we go, I still can't get in there. I just thought I would try. So off camera, I'm going to go ahead and get everybody caught up on their points and do some shuffling around. And going to the Taiwan Empire, I'm going to take me, Khalida, and Yannick and see what happens. So this is the end of episode 40, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I will talk to you later. Sahara out.